Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry that I haven't logged in lately. I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit what's going on. Today is, oh goodness, day VLCD 5, and we started the 31st, where I loaded for 2 days. I was thinking about loading for 3 days, but I just got so stuffed that I just couldn't do another day, so I started a day early on my P2 part of this, which I was glad. It's a lot easier. It's very simple, which I like that. In the diet, I did really terrible. I started doing HCG in August, I believe it was. Did around in August, did around in October. August, I was rushing it because my husband was coming home the beginning of September, and I wanted to lose some weight before he came home from Afghanistan. And I did well, I think, on that. And then when he came back, we did the vacation thing, and I didn't do the P3 really too much of that, although I was able to stabilize pretty well. And then October, I did around with him. That didn't go too well because he was really discouraged. He didn't really like a lot of the vegetables and all that stuff on it. He felt deprived. I like everything pretty much that's on that we can have, and I try to be creative, but it's a lot easier sometimes to make your own meals, and you know what you like, but when you're fixing it for somebody else, it seems to be a little difficult and more effort into it, and sometimes that's discouraging. Well, I don't know if discouraging is the right word, but so he did lose inches on that, but he really didn't lose too much weight. I had lost, I think, 14 pounds in that. Got down to 172, I believe. And I did really well with 172 up until probably right before Christmas. And I started gaining, and I got to 181. That's what I started with this round, which was discouraging. But when I loaded for those 2 days, I got to 184.6, so I had gained like 3.6 pounds, and I pretty much lost that after the VLC day 1. I lost 3.2 that next day after the low-calorie diet, and I got down to 177.4 yesterday morning, and then I went back up 178.2 this morning. And I think I kind of know why that is. I had this chili that was supposedly low carb. And well, let me start. My husband and I belong to a group called Christian Motorcycle Association, and he just was elected this last November as president of it. So there was a meeting yesterday with all the presidents in the Central Texas location, and a friend of ours, the area rep, made chili out of venison, and she had one set aside with beans, and then one that was carb friendly because her husband's doing the low carb thing, and so there was no beans in that. It was low carbs, but it had a sweet flavor, and I'm thinking there was she wouldn't let me know what was in it because it was a secret. So I went ahead and ate it, thinking low carbs, and I ate a little bit too much. It was so good. I'm thinking in my head that it was okay to eat, and so I had it until I was like stuffed, and I didn't have the cornbread or anything else there. And then about a cup and a half of that. I have no idea what was exactly in it besides the venison and stewed tomatoes and jalapenos. But I had about a cup and a half, and then I took some home. Shouldn't have done that, but I had about half a cup when I got home, and then last night I was hungry because that was earlier in the day, and that's all I had ate besides an apple that morning. So last night I was hungry about 9:30, and I opened a can of chicken breast, and had half of that can, which is about 2 ounces, which probably wasn't a good thing eating right before bed. So this morning, nonetheless, I gained 0.8, so I'll be doing better. And anyway, I will do better today. Tomorrow, next day, Tuesday, my husband is leaving for a whole month. I still can't believe he's leaving again. He just got back in September. He's leaving for a month to go to NTC, which is in training in California, for a whole month. So that gives me an opportunity, though, and so I'm going to take this as a positive that while he's gone, I can really concentrate on what I'm eating. And I have 2 teenagers. Both of them are 16. The boy, he has no problem with weight. In fact, he's really slender. My daughter, though, she is, I guess, gotten into the same eating pattern as we have, and she doesn't have high as metabolism as our son. So we will look at getting her, while I'm doing this, maybe she'll eat what I'm eating, and that will help her. It really is my fault on what I fix the kids, and she only eats what we give her, so I need to help her in eating more healthy. And so anyway, that is my goal for the next month, to at least, and and further on, but to help her with this. And and she's good about doing exercises on her own, so that's a positive. Anyway, I just wanted to update everybody on what's going on here, and I had actually a quiet morning this morning. My husband had to go in and turn in his equipment for to be loaded for this next month, and we're getting ready. I'm getting ready for church, and I have to go get the kids up now to get ready for church. So anyways, it was, it's so good to see everybody and get back into this. I just love the fact of how everybody acts as a family and helps each other along the way, and hopefully I can get a little bit more involved in all the activities that everybody does, and in this group, and it'll be a little bit more active in staying in touch. So anyways, well, you guys have a great day, and I will hopefully get to a vlog tomorrow in the morning. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.